How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another Rowdy review for TV. Today we are talking about Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and I really do enjoy this season. We're going to sprinkle some spoilers in there because it's been a week, but yeah, I really enjoyed this show. So with all that being said, let's get into it.
I feel liberated, over-medicated.
The first thing I want to say is the pacing issues from Daredevil Born Again Season 1 are not there. There's no slow burn. There's action every episode. We get Daredevil every episode. There's always something happening. And the characters get more fleshed out, more likable, even Kingpin. And I want to say that's the show as a whole. It did some growing on us. Like, I know there's real world parallels that are very obvious, but the thing about this show and The Boys and other shows that are coming out right now, they were writing these shows while the elections were happening. So any similarities were supposed to be satire or what ifs or worst case scenario. And unfortunately, we're seeing that in this country. And you really can't escape it. It's everywhere. And it sucks. But the way that they did this with the anti-vigilante task force and bringing in some characters from the older seasons and all that stuff, it's really spun together really nicely. We get more of the reasoning for what Kingpin is doing, the ties that he's connected to, the people in charge, like Madam Hydra. She's in charge of everything that Kingpin has done, essentially. She's trying to pull the strings, and then Kingpin gets away from that, and then the whole season goes from there. And there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of swearing. And while in some cases it's cheesy, the more ground level, more gritty stuff, it's welcome. I want to see more R-rated Marvel content. We're getting that stuff in DC with like Clayface and Creature Commandos and other stuff like that. I want to see more R-rated Marvel, not for the sake of, oh, let's just be edgy. No, it's because the context of the show, it's gritty, it's more realistic. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. Michael Gandolfini was a highlight of this show. James Gandolfini's son from The Sopranos. I've never seen The Sopranos, but you can definitely see the similarities to his father, knowing the actor and the way that he portrays that New York accent. There's a lot of characters that you're just like, huh, I want to see them succeed even though they're bad. I want to see them do better. I want to see them move away from that. And you do get some of that, like with Bullseye. We get way more Karen Page this season, which is nice. Deborah Ann Wall is fantastic. Charlie Cox, of course, is amazing as Daredevil. Just fully eats in that role. Bullseye, Wilson Bethel, I think is his name. He does a fantastic job. Of course, Vincent D'Onofrio. Matthew Lillard has a role in the show. It's kind of minor and it's kind of wasted in my opinion. That's really the only gripe with roles I would have. But we do get Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones back, and we do get Luke Cage popping up, and that's great. We were promised Defenders in season 3. Like, maybe season 3 will be the beginning of the end and they'll ramp it up for 4, maybe get to season 5 and then end it there. We'll see. But by the end of this, spoilers once again, Daredevil's identity is released to the public. Everyone knows who he is, and that's a very important plot point to the story. We wouldn't have got to the end point if he didn't reveal that. I don't want to reveal everything, but there's some plot points that are going to lead into, I feel like, Spider-Man Brand New Day and the next season, and Daredevil being in prison is one of them. So overall, the performances, the plot, the pacing, all amped up from season 1. We're getting more of that Netflix feel. In fact, there are even flashbacks to the Netflix era show. So we do get a touch of Foggy and all that stuff. And it really feels like a return to form. I did like Born Again season 1, but it had its flaws, mostly pacing and slow. I think there's one less episode this season than there was season 1. So they kind of chopped it down a little bit, kept it fully flowing, and never really took their foot off the gas. And I appreciate that. I think that if you are a Daredevil fan, if you are an MCU fan, this is one of the best things that you can watch right now. It is very good. If you're upset by the portrayals on the TV, maybe rethink your life, maybe rethink about what you voted for and all that stuff. But that's beside the point. It's a TV show. It was meant to be fictional. It wasn't meant to hit home, but it does, especially with them rounding up normal people who just kind of sympathize with vigilantes. It's honestly scary that that's the real world that we live in when it comes to what's happening in the United States. So very reflective of the times. Very good pacing, solid cast, solid acting, solid characterization. So I will say you need to check out Daredevil Born Again. Also, you need to like this video, Smash subscribe if you're new here and you like this review. Become a channel member if you want to support the channel. Check out the subreddit r/figurefanatics. Check out my Instagram. Like, comment, do all that stuff. Keep your head up, stay brave, be kind to local LGBTQ plus community. If you're protesting, be extra super duper safe. I love y'all. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.
Just wait 1 minute. I'm watching this new Rowdy Rouse video and it's really awesome. I don't want to miss it.
It's like this chick that reviews action figures and it's really freaking cool.
Yes, I think I saw some videos. There's some really good contents out there, you know?
She reviews the ponies and stuff because you knows I love ponies.
She doesn't review ponies. It's freaking cool stuff, Toki.